Welcome to the after show. First, we have to go through our ratings. Why am I saying? I don't know why I'm saying it like that. We got to do our rating. Marissa, what are you rating it now?
Ooh.
Now.
8.
8. And can you back that up with logic and reason?
With evidence.
With evidence. I want an 8-page MLA formatted essay.
1 page for every point.
Exactly.
I don't know. I don't know, something about the song. I just really liked it. I liked the almost. It did. You said before how it kind of reminded you of a movie, and I liked that aspect of it.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It was just, I don't know. I'm feeling the 8.
You're feeling the 8. You're feeling the 8. I'm feeling a solid 6.5, maybe a 7. I could give it. I could be. By the lyrics, I could be what's swayed to a 7.
Yeah.
I could be swayed to a 7. Here's why. Again, the replay value to me has a lot to do with it. You know. Same
for me, and I think this is kind of where we differ in terms of our music taste.
Yeah.
Because I tend to listen to stuff like this. So.
Yeah, I don't. I like my hype songs, but I also sometimes I like a little sad song.
Yeah.
Or like. I'll like I've Been Waiting for You type song, you know?
I mean, like, I know you can still appreciate this type of music. It's
yeah.
Just, you wouldn't necessarily choose to listen to it again.
Yeah, and that's why I would say 6.5, maybe 7, you know? Just because of that, you know? And obviously, guys, this is on the ABBA scale, so this is dependent on, you know, every other ABBA song. This is where we'd rate it in between, you know, ABBA songs. Like, if there's like a tier list, you know? This would be in the 7, 6, for me, 6.5 to 7.
We should do that. Like, have you seen those tier lists?
Would you guys watch us do a tier list?
Of ABBA songs. Live of ABBA songs, yes.
There we go, guys. I don't know how we'd do it, but we'd figure it out. But, alright. First, we were going to talk about the ticking.
Oh, yeah.
Personally, I think it, I don't know if it has anything to do with it, and then maybe we'll find out something about it when we read the lyrics. But personally, I feel like it might just be a fun little, you know, time keep percussion-y type sound. Could also kind of signify, you know, like I was saying, like the cold room. I'm just picturing a cold room. Maybe it's the clock ticking, you know what I mean? While like an angel passing through your room. So it's the clock ticking in your room or whatever, and then the angel's passing through.
I was actually going to say that. That's kind of what the ticking sound reminded me of, because I know when I was younger, I had one of those ticking clocks in my room, and so I'm just kind of picturing a setting. I mean, obviously, this is before reading the lyrics, so we might be totally wrong. But,
yeah.
I was kind of picturing a dark room, kind of like a blue tone to it, and just really silent, you know, in the dead of night, and then you could only hear the clock.
Yeah.
That's kind of what was going through my mind. That's why I was asking.
Yeah, that's just kind of, that's personally what I felt, and I guess what you felt too. But enough of that. Let's talk about the lyrics. The lyrics of this song. Oh, there's not much lyrics. Long-awaited darkness falls, casting shadows on the walls. In the twilight hour, I am alone, sitting near the fireplace. Not fine place. Dying embers warm my face. In this peaceful solitude, all the outside world subdued. Everything comes back to me again, in the gloom, like an angel passing through my room. So long-awaited darkness. So, you know, obviously, I guess a long day, maybe was waiting for the night, you know. And maybe they're waiting for the night, and sitting near the fireplace, just kind of alone, enjoying that, just being alone by yourself. I was gonna say loneliness, but it's not. There's a difference between being lonely and being alone.
Yeah, because this kind of, you know, in the gloom makes me think negative, and then like an angel passing through my room, that makes me think positive. So I feel like it's just kind of. But I really understand, because I like being alone, so I kind of understand like what they're talking about.
Well, like what I'm thinking, right? Like, so everything comes back to me in the gloom again, in the gloom. So like all the you know, the nice feelings, you know, come back like an angel passing through my room, you know. So like when you get that just wave of like positivity and good thinking, you know. Am I making any sense?
Gloom is more negative.
Well, yeah, but everything in the gloom but everything comes back to me in the gloom. You know, you're in a gloom, but then everything comes back to you. You know, read it kind of backwards almost. And like an angel passing through a room, because angel obviously a good thing. You know. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Half awake and half in dreams, seeing long forgotten scenes. So the present runs into the past, now and then becomes entwined, playing games within my mind, like the embers as they die. Love was one prolonged goodbye, and it all came back to me tonight in the gloom, like an angel passing through my room. I close my eyes and my twilight images go by all too soon, like an angel passing through my room. I think I have it. I think I got it. I think I got the meaning. All right. Now, hear me out here. All right.
Okay.
What? You don't sound like you're ready.
No, I'm just trying to like think.
Think through it.
Yeah, but tell me what you think.
All right. This is the Tyler certified thought moment here.
Will it be dumb? We'll never know. Actually, we will.
We will know. Write in the comments if you think this next thought is dumb. All right. So I think that whoever this is, their spouse or someone close to them died. And so, in the night, they're by themselves now, right? And all the love was the one prolonged goodbye. So either they died or they broke up.
You know,
and,
okay. No, I'm saying, you know, there's a comment that was saying something about how it's always death with you. Like that's all you ever makes you think of. It's always death. So, but I feel like you're actually kind of right.
Because angel, that's what I'm saying. Angel, yeah. I don't know. I guess you know what? People can write.
But keep going. I think you were onto something.
Either death or a breakup, right? Mm-hmm. And like they're by themselves now. They're waiting, and then all of a sudden, like they're having those good memories. That's why I think death. Because if it was a breakup, I don't think it'd be good memories. You know?
Okay, sorry, I'm just thinking about... No, I'm listening to you. I'm also just thinking about... Because, like, kind of to what you were saying, love was one prolonged goodbye.
Yeah.
If they did die, if that's what, like, we're going with...
Yeah.
Then, you know, perhaps it was more of like a... Like, maybe they were sick or something, so over time, it was, like, really prolonged.
Yeah.
Right? And so... And then it's, like, all comes back to me... in this, because like you're kind of in the gloom, kind of makes me think of a more melancholy state.
Like they're grieving almost.
Yeah, and they're just kind of by themselves, enjoying the time alone, but yet feeling just kind of neutral or just like almost emotionless, maybe. But then these memories all come back to them because when your mind is empty, sometimes you can just think of things that you wouldn't have before.
Exactly. Like an angel passing through your room.
Yeah. This one. Okay, if this hasn't swayed you to go up, I don't.
7. Fine.
There we go.
7. Fine. These are sick lyrics, honestly.
Honestly, yeah.
I love the imagery. I just first off, I don't know why. So the present runs into the past, you know. Now and then it become entwined, playing games in my mind like the embers as they die. And it all comes back to me tonight. That's just, come on.
I love that part.
That's half awake and half in dreams, seeing long forgotten scenes.
Yeah,
that's just.
They really brought their A game.
They did. Like the writing, I think the writing has to be the forefront of this to me.
This was released in 1981.
1980. This is an older song.
Later, right before they broke up.
Yeah.
Did they break up in 82?
Well,
I'm not sure. We should know that.
Yeah, no. We're gonna look this up right now because I'm gonna feel bad. Everyone's gonna roast us for not knowing. When did ABBA break up? 19. Okay. You know what? I said this was an older song. I'm gonna take the neck for that one. That was not a good thought. I had a good thought, and then now I think I've lost.
You just ruined it.
I ruined it. I ruined it, guys. All right. Let's read about the history. Work on this track began in 1926, blah, 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 blah. Sing a lyric with the title Twinkle Twinkle. That'd be a cool name. Then the track was getting Another Morning Without You.
Oh, I think I
think I did it.
Actually, both of those are good
Sorry,
names.
I'm going to have to put a headphone warning. That was very loud. At one point, the song was turned into a disco track, but that idea was eventually abandoned as the group felt it sounded too similar to Lay Your Love.
Can you imagine this as a disco track? Yeah, my loved one just died. Like what? What?
That's not how disco sounds.
Yeah.
Initially, the track featured vocal parts for both Agneta and Frida, but the final version of the song featured Frida as a soloist.
It should. I think get so much hate for that. No, actually, wow. I think specifically, Agneta has a really good voice for certain styles, I think, but I think for this particular song, Frida really shined here because
I agree.
She has, I think I've said this before, but she has more of an eerie tone to her voice, like more melancholy, like, you know, solemn, just. Whereas I think Agneta, she does do sad songs, but I feel like she's also really good at the happier things.
True, yeah.
So I feel like this was a good choice to have Frida as the soloist.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree. A music box melody, unlike many ABBA songs, the final mix of this track was sparsely produced. The entire track consisting of the soloist's treated vocals, synthesized strings, and a music box melody off the synthesized sound of a ticking clock. Also, throughout the track was produced by Anderson's Mini Moog. You gotta figure out what a Mini Moog is now. The Mini Moog is an analog synthesizer first manufactured by Moog Music, there we go, between 1970 and 1981. Designed as a more affordable portable version of the modular Moog synthesizer, it was the first synthesizer sold in retail stores.
That's portable.
That is not. You guys have to look up Mini Moog.
I mean, in the day, it probably was portable.
yeah, but looking at that now.
Look how far technology has come.
Grab the synthesizer. Where's that? It's like, hang on. I'm gonna show you guys. We're showing you guys right this second. What? Like, I know you guys are probably seeing it. Like, look at this. Like, this is portable. This is portable. This is portability at its finest. That other one, picture this, but like.
No, there's like the top part of it is where
it's like bulky.
Where all the connections go because it's a synthesizer. So.
Yeah. There we go. That was my song, by the way. Thanks, Marissa, for the feature there.
Can you just picture Madonna covering this song? I don't see it, but I'm interested now in. So
later this week, you'll see we're doing a reaction to Madonna's cover of this, and I think it's gonna be really interesting to see how she does. This is not what I was expecting, and honestly, just listening to it, I almost forgot that we're doing that reaction because I was like, I mean, how can you do that, you know? All right. On April 23rd, 2012, a deluxe version of The Visitors was released. I guess I didn't realize that was so not that long ago. One of its bonus tracks was a demo melody of Like an Angel Passing Through My Room, called From a Twinkling Star to a Passing Angel, put together by Benny, who feels that the song is one of the best that he and Bjorn wrote during the ABBA years, but is uncertain whether the final version is the ultimate one. His view is shared by Agneta, who described listening to the song as waiting for something that never comes. The compilation is an experiment. I guess that's kind of right, you know? Waiting for something that never comes. I guess that kind of feels... You kind of get that feeling, right? That something's going to happen, but it doesn't like... Bah! You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the experimentation of ABBA within the track went ranging from a full tempo version featuring the famous ABBA harmonies that was later abandoned because of the similarity mentioned above to a rather sober. It's not sober. I was thinking somber, you know? Synthesized version closer to the version that was eventually released. Early lyrics resemble the traditional Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, although those lyrics were meant as temporary to accompany the melody. Benny was also involved in Anne-Sophie von Otter's, I totally butchered that, probably. And just in terms of how the pronunciation.
What? I mean, it wasn't that bad.
You really?
Well,
I think I said it very.
Where's she from? Von is usually.
Swedish.
Yeah, it's usually German or Swedish. So.
which were later released on the album Elvis Costello for the song for the Stars in 2000. And then, let's see, cover versions. Doesn't mention the Madonna one, so I think this is we're gonna react to a secret song. Shh.
It does mention the Madonna one.
Where? Oh, I totally missed it. And there it is.
I've seen it saying because I've heard of Nina Hagen and I've also heard of Celtic Woman. But
Congratulations.
I know. No, but I can picture Celtic Woman doing this song. That's
really?
just kind of their vibe. But yeah, that's the type of folk I like.
Yeah.
Celtic Woman. But I also like a wide variety too. So, but anyway, with Nina Hagen, I think the one song I heard from her was like kind of weird. So.
Really?
I can't. Yeah. So I'm just trying to. If it's who I remember it, I can't picture her doing this song, but.
Yeah, this is an interesting song. I really liked it.
I do too. But apparently more than you, because you rated it a 7.
Yeah. It doesn't hit the levels of like I've been waiting for you or like you know what I mean.
If this doesn't start the Tyler hate train, I don't know what will.
Sorry guys, sorry, my bad. All right, you got anything else?
I don't think so.
All right. Goodbye.